Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to do a quick video, little backstory first. I spend a lot of time on YouTube looking at different things. A lot of people do a lot of research, put out interesting things, different theories about different conspiracies, different things like that. A lot of them are pretty interesting. A lot of them can be easily explained away, but I was on YouTube recently, and of course YouTube has a lot of recommended videos. And one of the videos that was recommended was something called the Mandela Effect. And so, curiosity got the best of me, so I took a look. And basically, people are theorizing that certain things are changing, that we have some type of alternate reality or something like that. A lot of people connect it to CERN and portals and different things that we're not going to get into in this video. But one that really actually caught my attention had to do with JFK and the presidential motorcade. It's in terms of the assassination, the motorcade, the vehicle that he was in, the presidential vehicle, as well as the number of people in the car. And of course, being interested in conspiracy theories and different things, I had looked at different footage that I had found, several years ago, going back 4, 5, 6 years ago, looking at different things when I first became interested, and thinking that, what I thought to be true may not always have been true. And JFK was one of the things that I looked at. And so when I saw this one, it kind of, it kind of puzzled me, actually. I didn't really have a way to explain it. But I found something recently I wanted to share with everybody. This is I did a search because, again, I was really curious. So I did a search, and there's a lot of information here, like I said, on YouTube about the Mandela Effect. I really don't like that particular term to be equated with it. If there was in fact something that was changing, and in some cases there may seem to be, if there is in fact something that's changing, and if there's any possibility of parallel universes and string theory and all those kind of things, some of these didn't really resonate with me. But like I said, the JFK one, that one actually did. So I started to look around just to see what I could find, and I did realize that all of the photos that are available, the pictures, images that we have through internet searches, Google, most of those are of that same vehicle with the same amount of people in the car. I personally believe that there were only 4 people in the car, 5 at the very most. There were apparently 6 people in the vehicle, and the vehicle was a stretch limo, I guess, and I did not know that either. But I found something that may either add to the confusion or may clarify some things. I don't know which it's going to do. But anyway, let's take a look. I did a search on Bing on search term JFK motorcade, which is actually misspelled there, presidential car. So I did it earlier, and then on my phone, and then I came to the computer to do it. And so you can see the pictures that we have available. We see, this vehicle and the people in the vehicle. There appears to be, a driver, a passenger. There you can see, a lady that's there, a gentleman here, and then the president and the First Lady Jackie in the rear. But this video, and I'll leave a link to it, April 30th, 2063, that is also of the presidential motorcade. This is at a different time, obviously, so there could be a different vehicle, there could be modifications. But in this particular video, it shows this vehicle that I think a lot of people remember. Probably see the same setup on the back with the handles there. A lot of people remember the Secret Service agents coming to the back of the car as the president was being shot. So it appears to be the same vehicle, the same kind of vehicle anyway. And again, I'll leave a link to the video so that you can see it. It actually shows the vehicle approaching this destination. I'm not sure who's in the back with him. I can't really tell who that is. I didn't read the description of the video. You guys can do that. This one is actually, as you can see there, available on YouTube. And so I did get a picture. I took a still frame so we can take a look. This is the same vehicle that a lot of people remember. It does have the same front. It does have the place for the driver and the place for a passenger here. It does have the middle section, which would be the area in which the convertible top would attach. It also has the rear opening doors. Again, you can see the handles at the back where a lot of people would remember. Again, as I mentioned, the Secret Service agent approaching as Jackie tried to make her way out of the vehicle when it was taking place. But if you watch the video, and I think what you can see here, maybe this is a seat. Maybe there's a seat here. Maybe this seat swings around, and maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just a different vehicle. Okay, but there does not appear to be a middle seat here. That would indicate people being able to sit as these people are seated. It does not appear to really be that way. You know, again, it could be a different vehicle. I don't know for sure, but either way, I think probably this may be the vehicle that a lot of people are remembering. And so if we consider something, you know, a lot of conspiracy theorists think that the JFK assassination was planned out. So let's consider, you know, in terms of like a government inside job. So let's consider something. If we have this vehicle here, and if it doesn't have the seats as we see in the other picture, and we know that the government is going to attempt to assassinate the president, then we have to wonder why they would have a vehicle modified, or why they would use a different vehicle and allow other people to be in the motorcade in harm's way. Those shots, according to the magic bullet theory, were not exactly precise. They you know, were able to hit their intended target, but it wasn't as if other people were not injured. So, you know, if this is, you know, an act of a vigilante, if this is, you know, Lee Harvey Oswald, you know, again, we have a situation where other people are in the vehicle. We've got more innocent lives, people who have absolutely nothing to do with what, you know, would apparently be his fight and his cause, and still willing to take those shots and put those other lives at risk. That really doesn't add up a lot to me. But again, these are just my thoughts. You know, I don't know if this whole Mandela thing has been totally debunked altogether by someone else. I really don't know. I don't have enough time to go through all the videos, and, you know, a lot of them are just, I don't know. They just don't resonate with me. They don't make a lot of sense. I mean, I understand how something like this would be possible. So I do have a theory. If this was the vehicle that we are, you know, that we do remember, if they did change the vehicle, if it was a different one, if it's modified, maybe we just can't tell from this, but you'll see in the video, if you watch the video, it's clearly long, but there doesn't appear to be any extra seating available for additional people. I don't know. So, you know, again, if they did change it, if they were going to do this, if this was a planned assassination, why would they allow extra people to be in the vehicle at that time? If it was a vigilante act, why risk the additional people getting hurt? You know, I guess if you're, you know, really out for a cause, it really doesn't matter, you know, as far as that particular consideration. But all in all, again, like I said, I don't know if this adds to the confusion or brings some type of clarity at all, but you guys can take a look at that video. I wanted to point out also that this search that I did was through Bing. This wasn't through Google. You may be able to find the same one through Google. I don't know for sure. But as this theory would suggest, these things potentially are changing. I actually did go back and look at a couple of the JFK videos that were the same title, the same exact commentary that I remember looking at initially, like I said, several years ago, and I simply do not recall seeing those extra people in the vehicle. I just do not remember that. So, maybe I've misremembered it. That could be a possibility. But I wanted to share with everyone this that I found, and I think that, I'm kind of leaning towards there was no middle seat. Maybe it had to be a different vehicle from this one, or maybe there's something with this angle that through the video that we just can't see. The front of the vehicle appears to be exactly the same as the one that was used, that they were driving during the assassination in Dallas. So, again, this is April, just a few months before the assassination would take place. And if you're going to use a different vehicle, if the assassination is planned and a lot of people think that it was a hit, why allow other people to be in the vehicle specifically? Is that added to the cover? Does that think, do they think maybe it's less likely that it would be an inside job if there's more people there? Maybe that's, I don't know. But you guys can, figure this one out, I guess. If you've got comments, leave your comments. Again, like I said, if someone's already looked into this and it's been completely debunked, I apologize. But again, I just wanted to share this with you guys. This one was one that really had me puzzled. So I wanted to get this out there again before it changed, apparently, because it looks like some of this information that we were pretty sure about, we're not exactly so certain anymore. But again, you guys take a look, follow the link to the video, take a look as quickly as you're able to, and decide what you think. Is it the same vehicle? Is it a complete change? Is this proof of anything at all? You guys decide and let me know what you think.